Today, we are saluting local veterans who have served our country, and we sat down with them at the Palm Springs Air Museum, where many of them currently serve as volunteers. Take a look.
My name is Regina Ray, and I am pleased to be the F-117 Pavilion Hangar Chief here at the Palm Springs Air Museum. I've had a connection with the F-117. I had the pleasure of working on the program for 6 years as a part of the Lockheed Martin Skunk Works team. I have a grandfather who served in uniform overseas in World War I. I have an uncle who was a landing craft pilot for the Navy and in World War II, and then my mother was both in the World War II as SPARS, which is the part of the Coast Guard, and then she also was served in the Navy, and then during the Korean conflict she was in the United States Air Force. I actually had the opportunity to take my mother to the Women's Monument at the Arlington Cemetery in Washington, D.C. to give her oral history as a woman World War II vet. They asked her an excellent question that I had never thought to ask her, which is, why the Coast Guard? Why did you join that branch of the service? And she said because she liked the seersucker uniform. Why not? You got to make a decision for some reason. She was a part of the skeleton crew that returned General Wainwright's body back to his home in Walla Walla, Washington, and she's able to share what that meant to be a part of that team. And she told a very funny story once of being a part of the USO tour, and as the Air Force would take the USO participants from base to base for morale, that one time they lost not one, not two, but 3 engines. And upon landing, Peter Lorre said, as he was descending the steps, I bet there's not a clean pair of shorts in the place. And so she had wonderful memories that I grew up with. In 2008, in the Veterans Day Parade, there was a single convertible vehicle with 3 World War II women veterans in it, and my mother was one of those 3. She was so proud, and her smile is so large. Sadly, we lost her just a few weeks after that, and she is buried in the outfit she wore that day in the parade because of the joy she had in being with other women veterans and just being in the Palm Springs Veterans Day Parade. There's all kinds of opportunities to serve in uniform, but for women, it is an option, where back in my day, it was the options were limited. And so now we've gone beyond that, and a lot of opportunities. Should you care to serve in uniform, you probably get more than you give.
And we say thank you for your service to all of our veterans. A program reminder, NBC Palm Springs will broadcast this year's Veterans Day Parade live from downtown Palm Springs this Friday, starting at 3:30 p.m. Joe Smith will co-host alongside Palm Springs Air Museum Director Fred Bell. The parade will go south to north on Palm Canyon Drive and will be capped off by a concert of patriotic music and a fireworks display.